Andrew the Giant.
Straight to the dome and straight to the throat.
Do you need some color in your life? Are you feeling gray? Are you down? Grumpy? Try Just for Men Touch of Gray. It'll turn the grumpiest of assholes into a bright, colorful day. Don't be gray.
Lab After Dark is starting shortly.
Woo!
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Got a great show for you. What's happening? Well, I don't know if it's a great show, but it's a show. All right. The standards around here.
Sure, that will be on the next file. And beat Tim, check out. What's that? Well, that's actually a statement of fact. You are morbidly obese.
Right.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
Whatever, dude.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
What's up? How's it going? Good to see you guys. Welcome to Lab After Dark. It's nice to be here. Yeah, it's nice to be here. How's everybody doing? Good, good, great. Happy Monday going into Tuesday. How's the sound? Is the sound okay? I was having sound issues again. Freaking sound issues. I hate it. Now I'm glitching. I don't know why. Oh, no, get this one. Get that one. This will make your computer go really fast. Fiber optics. Oh, great. I'm never watching again. Anyway, moving on. I had to get that out of the way. I don't know. I just felt whiny. I felt whiny. Whiny and kind of bitchy, you know, just like a little whiny baby bitch. I don't know. Thank you, Martha, and it's good to see you. Sounds perfect. I love that. Thank you. Megan Nels. All right. Is it the broken heart? I don't have one. Well, I don't know if I do. Probably. It's probably been broke for years. Like, but not like, more just like, not, but, yeah. Not, but, yeah. You know, that one. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, so that's good. How's everybody doing? I was just, let me pull this up. 147. Why are we? Why is there an issue? New Logitech. What? Sending me. Okay, man. All right. If this doesn't smooth out here within like the next 3 to 4 minutes, all bets are off. All of them. Every bet that's ever been bet, they're all off. All the bets are off. And then we hit the escape hatch. And you know what that is. Smooth out, you bastard. Just do it. It's just like, what the?
Uh-oh.
Smooth out. Just do it for me. Please. Why do I need to wipe my tears? What did I do? You guys think that the title's about me. It's not. Josh, will you be carving a jack-o'-lantern for chat? No. Sounds good on my end. I don't need, yeah. I'll take some tissues. I think he sounds like it's in 4K. Oh no, not the escape hatch. Yeah, the escape hatch, bros. What is the title? What title? I was whining, but don't I always whine? I'm a whiner, remember? Where's beautiful soul when you need her? Okay, so Martha. Thank you, Martha, so much for being here and modding. Do I have any other mods in the house? Probably not. And I don't blame them one bit. Okay. 14. Is it smoothing out? Do you guys think it's smoothing out? No. wish you lived down the street. Oh, never mind. That's not me. I'm not pouting. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, look, there's Kelsey. All right. Martha, Kelsey, Wolf Rider. 29 months? Holy jeez. That's a hell of a long time. Well, the Tropicana, the show's just started. I mean, do you want me to just tell everything right now? I'll tell you everything right now, sight unseen. Okay, here's the long and short of it. Bedtime. No, it's just I haven't got there yet. That's why I friggin' hate titling stuff, though. I hate it. No, we want people to actually stay, Kelsey. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Donna's here. Everything's fine now. Donna's here. Yeah. 14. Anyway. I saw that Duty Ron did a show with Lauren. Did any of you catch that? Did you guys go over and give Duty Ron shit? Did you sit in the chat and go, wah, wah? Is that what you guys did? No. Well, that's good. Thanks. I was the only one that caught it. Why are we watching this? I hate her. I didn't watch it. Everyone watched what? Duty Ron being on, or Lauren being on Duty Ron's. I didn't actually watch it, but I'm sure, because I think they're friends or something, so whatever. See? Did you guys give him shit? Anybody give him crap for having Lauren on or having an opinion? Why do you can you not ruin my show, please? Meme Gene Smart. I've been feeling like Josh lately. Feeling like YouTube sucks lately. I rage quit. Oh, thanks. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Deb, good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Oh, my God.
Holy crap.
Yes, the title, since I have a bunch of detectives that watch this show, quite literally. What did I say? Beautiful soul? I misspoke. I look and sound happy. I am happy. I'm a happy camper. Actually, there's no such thing as a happy camper. I know that people are like, I love going camping, but no, you don't. You like to tell people you go camping. If you're out there all by yourself, and like you have to rip off a sleeve to wipe your ass, and then a bear gets into your tent and destroys it. It's not that fun. Camping is like and the fact of the matter is, most of the time, if you go to a campground where you have to pay, you're paying to live you're paying to live a subpar lifestyle, And I don't understand these people that go camping with these huge ass RVs. I don't get that either. Why would you do that? I shall relax this. Yeah, I'm sure. A dingo knocks off your fish. I don't know. Muscles and mascara. What's up? How are you? It's good to see you. I love living in my RV. Yeah, but you live in it. You don't just go camping in it. Does that make sense? I mean, I'm sure you camp in it too, but you don't. It's not, you know. Yeah, but a cabin in the hill is not camping. What up, Nana? Joan Marie. A dango knocked off your fish. That was bad. That got sloppy at the end. Been working on a British accent, but I'm not doing so good on that one either. It's nothing to write home about. Glamping. I like being in my house while I watch videos of scary camping videos. Now you're talking. I like to watch other people camp. Not really. I mean, there's that one guy that he retired though, or he quit or something. I don't know what he did. He did something that none of us can. Camping is in a tent. Yes, it is. I agree with that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sure most of you have seen the splendid news of Dawn and Candace getting back together. And for that, you know, it reinvigorates my faith in love. But with every new and old connection or rekindling comes a heartbreak. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Of course they're back together. What did I say? How many friggin' times did I say it? And the Ed voice, I haven't even started it. It's hi, Mom, what are you doing? Is that the one you're talking about? Josh, I don't think they're back together. Missy, with her deceased best friend's husband. Yeah, they're back together. Back together. And now, guess who's shit out of luck and out of a friend? That's right. Wanny Boy Radio. Jill Slayer. I had a bad day. Took our dog for a checkup. Got her shots. Home. She had a reaction. Oh, God. Back to the vet. Things were okay, but then she had a seizure. Ugh. I know what that's like. It's terrible. Yeah. So, and, you know, White Boy who, and we're going to review a little bit of his trashy ass, whatever. But he did, I don't know, 2-hour live. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to review all 2 hours because I can't listen to him glaze Dawn for that long. I just can't. I can't. It's too much. It gives me secondhand embarrassment, and I typically don't get any of that. I have learned to be responsible for my own embarrassments. It was a decision that I made many years ago that I am going to be embarrassed for me and myself only and nobody else. Nobody. But this one is very difficult because, you know, and I got the ding bell, all that ready. I got it all. But, you know, White Boy just polishes Dawn from the ball sack and all that. You know what I mean? Like, he's just obsessed. And it's a prison thing. It's like prison love. That's what it really comes down to, is that when you make a connection in prison. There's just something about it, you know, just prison love, I guess, specifically between two men that are notoriously sweaty. And having bad images. Oh, he loves his Donnie boy. It is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. It's beautiful. We love it. I wouldn't know. Thank heavens. All right. Well, that's good. Probably publicity stunt, toxic hillbilly baloney. Yeah, I don't know if they're not really capable of like real publicity stunts, but they're capable of, other things like, I don't know, just ruining their lives and everybody else's lives around them. Okay, so I think without further ado, we could just probably start in. See how it goes. If it sucks, we abandon. Oh my God. I took Tylenol. Well, so now that Dawn and Candace are back together, apparently, king of common sense. I just saw that too. Yeah, super, super common sense. Guy wants to buy a motorcycle, but he's not allowed to drive. That's common sense. But I have no idea what he's doing. King of common sense. What a name, huh? Thank God we have White Boy. And I bet he's going to illuminate us. Illuminate us. Okay, here we go. By the way, if you haven't checked out my latest video on here, check it out. Give it a like, a share. If they give you the opportunity to hype it, if you feel it's hype worthy, then hype it up. I would greatly appreciate it. At least he admitted he's grifting on the screen. Is my only grift Cash App dumb shit radio. Well, what do you mean? He doesn't need money for a lawyer. He just took the money for the lawyer and then went to buy a motorcycle with it or something. Motorcycle. Why are I have a cousin that has been permanently banned from driving for the rest of his life. The rest of his life. He's not allowed to have a driver's license. Matter of fact, they go so far as to say he's not even allowed to sit in the driver's seat. The keys don't even have to be in the ignition. If he sits in the driver's seat of any vehicle, junkyard or not, golf cart for all I know, that's what happens when you get 7 DUIs. But for some reason, driving is all that matters to him. He's never had a driver's license. He'll never have a driver's license. But he wants go-karts and friggin' motorcycles, and he wants to drive regular cars. And where he's not allowed anything with an engine. Doesn't matter. If it has an engine, and that includes probably a lawnmower, a riding lawnmower. One of the ones that Daisy uses. No, I don't know. Well, it's funny that you say that because he's probably not allowed to have a fishing license, but it's funny that you say that because one time he bought, I don't know why, he bought a canoe and he didn't buy any paddles. So he returned it. It's a true story. True story. He had to return it. I mean, it was ridiculous. I was like, "What?" So I go, he goes, "Look, it was in his front yard. Look what I got." No, not Don's canoe, the one up holding the house up. And they said, "What do you got? That's a canoe. What do you got that for?" Well, I'm gonna go canoeing. I said, first of all, how are you gonna get it down there to the dock? Second of all, where's your paddle? And he looks at me and he goes, I knew I forgot something. And I said, you would they don't come with paddles, or this one didn't. I don't know why it wouldn't come with a paddle. Does anybody understand that? Paddle sold separately. All right, great. I mean, don't you think a paddle is part of the canoe? I was a little bit on his side about it too. Yeah, that's kind of what we have going on there too. It is kind of dumb, baby kisses. Did he happen to pickle his mind? Probably. I would think so. I mean, it seems like it. Maybe it was a taco. Well, did you buy him from Walmart?
Kelsey, Blossom Emoji, donated $5 through Super Chat. King of Common Sense. Ruling over an empty kingdom, rolling on the floor laughing emoji, self-appointed, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's definitely self-appointed, self-inflicted, whatever you want to call it. Is that a problem if you eat too many pickles as a kid? I don't know. Is that a real problem? I don't think that's a problem. I think that's a solution. Yeah, he actually got in trouble because my cousin did, because he put I think it was a weed whack. Nah, it wasn't a weed whack. I think it was a lawnmower engine on. He welded a bracket onto the back of his bicycle and a roll bar. And what it would do is the engine would spin the roll bar on the wheel. So it didn't have a reverse. I mean, you couldn't go backwards, and you had to hit the little switch, the button, the kill button. Matter of fact, I'll have to find, because, oh my God, it made me laugh so hard, bro. Yeah. And he got in trouble for riding it on the freeway. And when he rode it on the freeway, he was going so fast that he had to turn. He said he had to turn his head sideways like this and ride like that, because he said his eyes were watering, which is hilarious to me. But I digress. That's so funny. And Kelsey, thank you so much for gifting 10. Not 1, not 2, not 5, and not 9, but 10 Lab After Dark memberships. Oh, thank you for dropping 10 of them on us, baby. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Hey, that's my cousin you're talking about. All right. I think I have a video of him like trying to start it. And he was starting it in the house too. All right, here we go.
Oh, I'm a little tired, man. I just got out the hospital. I'm a little bit tired. My back is killing me.
His back is killing him from what? Crushing cans at the can crushing factory?
I pulled something in my back. I went to the ER and I wanted them to do X-ray.
What happened was he. What happened is he got that text from Don. He went, oh, oh.
But he could absolutely see that I had strained and pulled something. So he got me on all these meds. I'm a little high tonight.
Oh, just tonight? Is this a new? I'm not gonna make it. This- God, I'm a little high tonight.
On a
Thank you, Donna. It's very kind of you. So funny. And number 2 on the goal. Wish it could be much more. Bless you, Josh. Wolf Rider, I appreciate you just being here and watching and commenting. And thank you for 29 months. He's high tonight, guys. Okay. Here, let's put this right over his. All right.
what he gave me some I'll have Noel read them in a minute. But it hurts, man. Some of the worst pain I ever had. And
in all seriousness, I mean, I have, knock on wood, haven't had much back pain in my life, but I've seen people and known people that have, and it seems pretty miserable, but
it sucks because I really wanted to go out there live to cover the No Kings protest here in Fort Myers. You know, I did last time, and I was trying, guys. It was hurting me yesterday, as I told you. Look, I still have the thing on. I got to cut this off. I still have the thing on. But yeah, I just
dude,
got
we get
out.
it. You're in the hospital.
Now,
Jesus. You guys, I was there. I was really there. You see the thing on my.
Woke up from the hospital to hear that. I'm like, Noel, who's been texting? And it surprised me, but not really, to hear that Don had reached out to say that he's not allowed to.
In all seriousness, I have a very dear friend that I grew up with who injured his back in high school, like in 12th grade, playing basketball. And his life just was never the same after that. I mean, he had a surgery. It didn't work. He had physical therapy. It didn't work. He had another. It was just an on and on. And to this day, you know, he still has it.
Be in contact.
Yeah, he is a Trump lover. Did we this also last night? Nah, I haven't talked about this. He wants to. All he was going to do, he was going to go harass people that were going to the protest. That's what he does.
With us anymore. Now that
I changed the color.
That's strange, because what have I done to Don?
Uh-oh.
Well, I haven't done anything to Don, but I've been calling this. I know these people very good. I supported
Muscles. You hearing this shit?
These people for a very long.
What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? Somebody in the chat one time, I said they're going to get back together. Look, I've been covering Don and Candace for like 4 years, unfortunately. And I said they're going to get back together, blah, 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 blah. Have you ever been in that situation where your friend has a girlfriend or a boyfriend that you don't like, and they break up, and immediately you start talking shit about them? You might want to hold off just a couple weeks, give it a month before you start trashing them. Because when they get back together, it's going to be awkward. It's going to be awkward.
time, and I know how they are.
Sweet Soul, have you not seen this?
And it's okay. He said that I know, we called it on the last live, people. Candace is not liking a lot of what I've been saying.
Oh shit.
Wolf Rider,
What-
Wolf emoji, donated $5 through Super Chat. Number 2 on the goal. Wish it could be much more. Bless you, Josh. Praying gesture emoji. Romantic face emoji.
Yeah.
But what kind of gets me mad, though,
Debbie, have you seen this?
is, well, we're going to get into all that tonight. And then after we have another kind of open discussion about this type of stuff, the next time I'm going to talk about the DD situation will be through receipts. I can tell you.
King of receipts right here, dude. We got the king of receipts in the house.
And a lot of you know that I know them for a long time, and I could show weird behavior and we could talk about red flags. But at the end of the day, it's just.
Yes, Dawn said to him that him and Candace are going to work on it, and then that he can't talk to him anymore because they're going to work on it.
It's a lot of open discussion. I think the live.
How do you not
with
know
Noel
that this is the
and
crux of the conversation here? Did you miss that part?
you ladies brainstorming, putting their conversations and whatnot together is much needed. And after that, I don't want to really say what I did, but I can tell you that I'll have some receipts. And as far as receipts goes, I can pull a lot. But if you notice yesterday when I called Don, well, here's what happened. Let me backtrack.
Why the hell? That's a great question. Because nobody else likes him? Dude. 72 likes, 81 likes. Come on, let's thank you.
What I should not have said is I'll be going live later with Don,
So he lied. He lied about it, of course.
or I'll be calling Don on this live. Because as it looked yesterday, I was just going live, saying what I was saying. But the moment I put that out there, right, she did what she did. Because if you could hear at the end of the live when I did call Don, he was really weird following that text. Now, mind you, if you go re-listen to that live stream, the man says, "Thank you for all your help. Thank you for standing by me through this." Because I have been standing by Don.
Well, guess
Supported
what?
the man. And the reason I got that text today, what in the hospital, was right now, I don't think it's good for me to talk to you guys because me and Candace are going to work on things.
Okay, where is Sweet Soul? You told me to watch this, and you're telling me that you didn't see this or hear this part of the conversation, that this is the biggest part.
Well, the thing is,
He just said that they're going to work on it.
people, Candace is still living with Fred.
Oh, bullshit.
In a
You believe that? You believe everything he says? You think that Don's going to go out of his way to do that?
different state, not home. And Candace is still on the internet. You mean to tell me that Don cannot come on my panel and discuss some things? He's been on my panel 1,000,000 times. But now, so let's just think about this for a second. Don can't come over here and just chop it up. And let me tell you, what his
Candace is putting the squeeze on Don because they're working it out like they always do. Don doesn't care who Candace bangs. Candace doesn't care who Don bangs. You know what? They have such a close bond because of the shit that they've done and been through that not even White Boy with his enormous ears could wedge his fat ass head between them because they have a secret. Till death do them part. It's simple, folks. It's simple.
His idea was, I didn't thoroughly agree with. Because I guess the way of justifying coming on my panel was him wanting to take accountability, him wanting to say his part of why Don and Candace are not together at the very moment. And that would be inclined to some domestic issues. Okay, some alcoholic issues. What and whatever have you. I don't want to, say the conversation word for word, because he was meant to come on here and kind of own it.
No,
But
he wasn't. He was actually he told people that he was going live with you, and he wasn't. And now he doesn't like you. I told you he didn't like you. I told White. How many times did I tell this guy? Don doesn't like you.
On him before on the phone, dude, don't get on my panel. And what she's got going on, don't make it like it's your fault only. But who am I?
Okay, so some domestic issues. So Don beat Candace up again, allegedly. Is that what they're talking about? Because Candace has also beat up Don. I know that. I remember she busted his eardrum one time. That's a fact. I know that she busted his eardrum. She smacked
It's
him
an
in the side
open
of the head
panel
with
for
something.
you guys to decide. And what I shouldn't have done is said it. He was going to come on later, or that I was going to call him. But what really happened?
I know what
I
happened.
told you guys yesterday. What I say matters. She listens.
Oh, shut up.
And
He's such a douche.
she sped dialed on, and she nuked it. She 85'd it before it even happened.
She 85'd it?
But 85'd it.
You're off by a number. Just one number. And by the way, what he could do? He 85'd it, bro. 85'd. It got 85. Shit happens. Okay. 85'd it. Kelsey, did you hear that? I know Kelsey likes when people mess stuff up too. It's one of my favorites. What is the thing on the shelf? Is right. Looks like a ghost blaster. Where? Like up here? So basically, he pesters Don Wells with calls and texts. Yes. He got 86 them, bro. 80, moron.
Before it even happened. And
by the way, the last time I talked about how Don hated, because Don has done this before. Don has told White Boy that, look, I don't like you that much, bro. I don't think I can talk to you anymore. And then I pounced on it and just mocked White Boy mercilessly, and he got so pissed. He got pissed when I made fun of him getting a lifetime restraining order. He was like, that mother.
She sped dialed on, and she nuked it. She 85'd it before it even happened.
He wasn't even thinking about it.
But now what if it happened?
Don't do
what
that.
If it happened though? Why wouldn't she want Don to come on here and say things like, she left because I put hands on her?
Oh my God.
I was drinking. The thing is, there's a lot of questions, because if he was going to say that, which I'm positive he was,
yeah,
my question was going to be like, but Don, she's been planning this for weeks.
Well, I can't clip it. I got
strange.
Give me a time. Let me times 46.
If you guys don't think
45
I was going to
minutes.
ask him if he's happy,
If you want to
with
clip
the
it and
current
send it to me,
situation.
that and I
But
can put it on easier.
What I was told is
I can't clip
they're
while I'm on
working
live.
things. I don't believe that to be true.
Are you talking to me, Mecca? Is that what is the question? What do you know about Jody? Who's Jody?
I believe there's a little bit controllingness atmosphere that we're dealing with. I actually know. But Don's not allowed to come on YouTube. So what I would ask is,
I don't even know. Are you talking about Josie? I don't know who Jody is.
if any and all people,
Jody from Baby Boy? Tyrese? That's the only Jody I know. Oh, what about Jody Sue Brown? Okay. All right.
see things like this anywhere around these YouTube streets, to please submit them to me. You can send them via email. You can send them via Twitter DM. You can send them via
Damn, what happened there? Did he just glitch out? Hey, Mecca, you're welcome to be here, but you're not going to call people names in the chat just because people aren't answering your crazy ass.
I guess I didn't send it there. Give me 1 second. If you see anything around the YouTube streets, it's important to me,
Fine,
but
get 'em
also
out.
others.
Good, thank you. Thank you, Muscles.
And we're going to get into the whole situation here momentarily.
I've seen them before, but like, you're not just going to call people in the chat weirdos.
Show this to you. Then
you guys are weirdos.
Get into the comments. And I want to talk about a couple things. There is some Nicolina ridiculousness I also would like to get into because it's comical as hell.
Look, I'm just the host. I'm not in charge of that. You guys are.
Hell.
Thank you, Gabby. Thank you. Thank you for straightening that up.
Okay, let's go there now. So if you see things like this, do me a solid and send it.
Oh my God. Look, it's Andrew, the creature from the Black Lagoon. And
it says, this is from Candace and Pandrew's chat. Okay, I wasn't going to say this, but now I feel like I have to. I left because of abuse, period. Now y'all know why I left.
Okay.
The problem is Andrew had about 200 people in his chat. But that's Candace's way of thinking, I guess. I can't really speak for her. But I do have a shitload of receipts.
So so now you can't all of a sudden? That's it? Now you can't talk for her, but for the last week you could?
I don't like doing lives like this where I don't necessarily have receipts. There's a lot of me telling you guys stuff. I do know I'm considered to be an honest YouTuber that doesn't do all these lies and grifts from people who support. I'm considered to be. There's a lot of me telling you guys stuff. I do know I'm considered to be an honest YouTuber that doesn't.
Since when? Since when is he an honest YouTuber? You mean like the 2 times that you asked for money for a lawyer and didn't use any of that money for a lawyer, and now you have 2 standing protective orders against your bitch ass? You're honestly a piece of shit.
Do all these lies and grifts from people who support me and people.
having his wife go out there and tell everybody, save my house. White boy's in jail for driving again.
Who don't, even my haters can't disagree with that sentiment.
I disagree with it, and I am your hater. I'm your number one hater. It's beef. It's beef forever. Beefaroni, Seinfeld style. You fed the horse beefarino forever, bro.
We will have another live about this thing, but let me read the comments and just read the room before we continue.
Read the room.
But yeah,
White
she's
boy's a
still at
dumbass. Okay, cool.
friends. Katie's in here. I will be reviewing the hatred of Satalina, hating on Katie for coming over here, and Katie doesn't love bomb me and none of that. There's a whole bunch of hatred coming from Satalina, the generic mean girl.
I don't even know who that is.
And I have a lot to say about it.
I don't even know
I'll be
who these
playing
people are.
Blame Katie's video.
Oh, okay.
Look, here's the deal. It's not a secret. I don't know how the hell I found Blame Katie's channel. I really don't. But I happen to like it.
Of course you do.
I think it's funny when she gets mad. I think it's funny when she's going at it with big channels and she's like, you and your big 20,000 subs. She says comical shit.
Oh, wow. That's a knee slapper, white boy. You couldn't have came up with something better to promote her.
Entertaining. She's funny. And she stays on Ernie's show. I support that. Always have. There's no reason for me to hate on Katie. And then she gets really weird haters too, because why does she have to be trans? Like, I'm married, so it's cool for me to say this, but she's prettier than all of her haters.
I'm married, so it's okay for me to say this. What?
It's just really wild. Oh, BS told me about her, I think. But I'll get there towards the end. I want to discuss this stuff first. But just the gaslighting. And
he said that she's prettier than all her haters. I know who Blame Katie is, and you know she's fine. Her channel's fine. I got no problem with her, but with White Boy, I do.
The desperation from Satalina.
What is Satalina? I know who Nicolina is. I'm very aware of Nicolina. But what is the Satalina name? I don't understand that.
Who is one woman who could never.
That's kind of what I was thinking too, Gab. It's okay. I think it would be okay to say it if you're not married. But yeah, I mean, but to frame it the way that he did was weird. But I agree. I mean, I don't know why you'd have to qualify. Look, I'm married, but I find that horse extremely attractive.
And should never speak about anybody's looks. And for the record, the Mean Girls, that was retarded in high school. Like when I look at these Mean Girls on YouTube, it's like more like the movie Clueless. Remember with Alicia, what's her name, and the black girl? That's what like the Mean Girls on YouTube are. Like you're all retarded, and that shit was not cool 30 years ago.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
It's still not cool today.
Back off, ladies. He's married. Look at his face. Look at his face.
It's not cool to let a whole gang pork you, and then you still didn't get in the gang.
What?
Vertical traffic light emoji. Susie Q73, vertical traffic light emoji, donated $4.99 through Super Chat. He wants to play hide the wiener wiener wiener.
Like it's just comical, people. Look, people, anyone who is best friends with Ernie Shell, no thank you. Not my type of creator. And
What about somebody who's best friends with Don Wells?
I don't want to do the whole roast now. Last thing I'll say until we get there. Lady, I've spoken with you on the phone. And one thing that you said that I'll never forget is, hey, it's cool. We can put our egos down. We don't have to play our characters now. Excuse me, madam? Madam, excuse me. I don't put the character on it, nor do I take it off.
Oh, wait, so this is your real personality? Fuck. That sucks.
You get the same white boy on and off the internet.
That's a shame.
But the very reason of you saying that puts you all the way weird. You're like weirder than Ernie Shell AIDS and him running from Donkey Kong just by saying that. And I have wifey as witness. And it's very strange. But let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. You hate the fact.
Keep it a buck. Guy's like 50 years old. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
That I have befriended Benny Keys because I give the man a chance because he wants to be sober. You hate him so much that you're so stupid, and half of the gaslighting that you're asking somebody to do comes from him.
What?
And I know that you still talk to Benny. So why don't you ask Benny Keys, or do you want me to do it? If me beating my wife is true, is there receipts on that? Yeah, you're not going to find that.
She said that you have a conviction.
Conviction
you
of
even have a
yeah, no. I have a conviction for selling GHB.
Not for domestic violence.
Not a domestic violence. But not only do I have a conviction.
And by the way, that was brought to you by yours truly. Ta-da! I found that out. I put him on blast. He hates it. He hates it. And I dug, because I can't stand the guy. And I dug through, like, when I got his arrest record, it was like that big. And I went through every single page. Resisting arrest. Driving without a license. There was all these things, and then there were these like kind of low class felonies, and then all of a sudden, boom, selling GHP. Is that what that's called? And I went, how can anybody listen to him? GHB.
For GHB, which is something.
What did you say? Yeah, but it's not for what you said. It's a replacement for steroids. Come on. Can't believe you want to put out false narrative on this fine gentleman. Yeah, that was his claim. Yes.
People use for steroids back in the day.
Bullshit.
But it's from 2003.
I don't care if it's from 1993. Is
22 years ago not enough? Hand me a rope and I'll just kill myself. Because evidently going to prison for that and making like 8 to 10 YouTube videos about it is not good enough for you. I don't care who you have for you. I don't have who you care docs. Show otherwise. You can't.
He's very upset about this. I don't know if any of you remember, but I made I made a bunch of edits on Twitter one time of him holding a sign that says, "I sell GHB."
And it's old, and you believed gaslighting tactics. And that makes you a dum-dum. It
A dum dum.
makes you a dum dum. You can't try to FOIA the.
Yeah, I know what GHB is used for. And the fact of the matter is, even if that's what this idiot thinks that he was selling it for, first of all, he doesn't care what people are using it for. But we know what it's really used for commonly. If this guy did this, he's sick. Did what? Give me here. Hold on. Did what? If he sold it? Because he did. Just. Yeah, well, he definitely did. I can tell you that. This one's my favorite. I put that on Twitter. All right, back to our show.
When I was getting tased, hey moron, hey moron,
You showed it.
lean on in moron. I was the first one to post that.
You think that anybody cares that you posted it first?
In my member section, right? And you realize I posted it because I beat all those charges. Did you know that? What's that? Did you know that? Wait, what's that? So whatever.
Is there anybody in the chat that is willing to admit that they've been tased before? I'm assuming not. I'm assuming that nobody's been tased in the chat before. Ernie Shell and White Boy Lockdown Radio, both tased.
Whoever you have tried to do this search, me posting
I've
that,
never been tased.
I got
either.
charged with like 9 different things. And I beat all of those. And that's on my channel actually for a specific reason. Because when the police charge you with things and you are not of guilt of them, there's what's that? What's that? Yeah. You're just a gaslighter who's big jelly. Matter of fact, Katie, are you still in here? Since you watch my channel so much and you hate Blame Katie so much, now you get to see her in blue. Now you'll see her in blue when you hawk. It should be easy for you to stalk her now. Does Katie have a wrench? Well, she's got one now. Because I'm going to love bond a little bit.
Love bond. Isn't it enough she's supposed to be sucking your dick? I mean, come on now.
Ooh,
Oh my God.
foreplay with a wrench. So there's a mod. And you're just a moron. You're a moron that sounds just like all the other morons who think they found, ooh, White Boy has Celigy. Yeah, at 2003 I did, yeah.
I found it, White Boy. I'm the one that found it. I found it. I put it out there because people need to know. Because just because you did that 20 years ago, I mean, honestly, how many lives do you think you affected by doing that shit? And you play it off like it's no big deal. And you're out there slinging the date R drug left and right. And then you go to sell it to an undercover female officer, you dumb shit. How many women did you affect by doing that? You piece of dog shit.
I was 18 years old.
I don't give a shit. At 18 years old, I had my first kid. At 19, my second kid, and I knew not to sell that type of shit.
Yep, sure do. Never said that I didn't. But don't make it like 2026, lady. Don't converge the two. Don't make me being tased for a 2003 conviction. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And then I have a lot more to say about that, guys. I'm going to stop right now because I already said way too much.
Yeah, you did.
But who cares that I enjoy Katie's channel? What is it your business that I go over there?
Who?
What do you care?
He must be
Why
talking
do you
to
care
Benny.
she's over here?
Is he talking to Benny?
You have nothing more of a life to do than hawk the chat. Can we all type hashtag clueless in the chat? Let's get a whole bunch, and then I'm going to go back to my other subject I was talking about. Real
If
fast.
anybody
Can
writes
we
that
get
in my chat,
hashtag clueless with a whole bunch of
just you're gonna get it. It's gonna be deleted. I'll delete it.
shit emojis? Because evidently she's watching. Evidently she's watching.
Because he gets in trouble all the time. What's up, Phoebe? Good to see you. Yes, he did. He came from. Yes, he did. He came from a place. He tried to make it in the prison community. He couldn't handle it. Nobody wanted to hear his prison shower stories.
So as she's watching with now the person in blue.
Katie is a lady that has a YouTube channel called Blame Katie, and she is, I think, mostly exclusively after Ernie Shell for some time. And I mean, I think that's funny. You know, the zombie rib cage.
Let's just give her something to look at. Why not? Dude looks like a lady. Da da da. Dude looks like a lady. Da da.
I really think he's trying to sing.
Da da.
Listen to that.
Da. Okay, why not? Dude.
Can somebody clip that one for me too? Get it to my inbox.
Dude looks like a lady. Da da. Da da. Dude looks like a lady. Da da. Da da. Dude looks like a lady. You know, the
Holy shit.
And dude looks like a dude. Dude looks like a lady.
Dude is high as hell.
Let's just give her something to look at. Why not? Dude looks like a lady. Da 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 da. Dude looks like a lady. Da 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 da. Dude looks like a lady. You know, and why do you call this lady a trans? Why? You're the dude that looks like a lady. You look like a female Ernie Shell.
That could, I mean, honestly, that sound could have knocked a buzzard off a shit wagon.
The epic comedy of
I didn't notice
Ernie
the lip
dumping
smacking.
you.
He was going hard on it.
Yes. Why? Why do you call this lady? Let's just
One more time.
Look at. Why not? Dude looks like a lady. Da 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 da. Dude looks like a lady. Da 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 da. Dude looks like a lady.
Holy shit.
You know, and why do you call this lady
looks like a lady.
trans? Why? You're the dude that looks like a lady. You look like a female Ernie Shell. And then the epic comedy of Ernie dumping you with your gaslighting and then start roasting your vagina.
Dude looks like a lady.
You can't even make it up. But we will get back there in a little bit. Thank you, people, for dropping the shit and the Clueless, because I guess that's the mean girls that they are. I mean, you can't be mean girls and you can't be clueless. The black girl in the movie, I forget her name, hot. Alicia Silverstone, hot. The one gothy weird one, hot. All hot. Who am I missing out of that movie? There was no Nicolinas in there. Oh yeah, there was. Yeah, there was. There was
God,
a girl.
I want to watch
even
it
the girl
one more
that
time.
made Transform.
I got to do. I'm sorry. I don't get much pleasure out of watching this.
It looks like a dude. Let's just give her something to look at. Why not? Dude looks like a lady. Da da da. Dude looks like a lady. Da da da. Dude looks like a lady. You know, get a neck cramp. How you like that blue outfit I put on old Katie? Looks good on her, don't it? You like that? You like that? So back to this ridiculousness of me. I've been excommunicated, people. I've been X'd out. Well, what does that mean? That means that evidently I've been X'd out of. I've been excommunicated, people.
It's been excommunicated, X'd out.
So
dude, you just wait till I put music behind that. It's going to be the greatest thing ever.
Been ridiculousness of. I've been excommunicated, people.
He's been excommunicated.
I've been X'd out. Well, what does that mean?
Excommunicated and X'd out. I don't know what that means. See, they friggin' 85'd them. It's water under the fridge, bro.
That means
he's been
that evidently what I said yesterday had a lot of truth to it. It had a lot of truth to it. Just like Nicolina, Candace was watching the chat hard. Just like Nicolina, Candace was almost sprung her fingers to, called on to stop.
Excommunicated, X'd out. That sounds really serious, doesn't it, C. Taylor?
Him coming on, and I'm no longer allowed to talk to him.
That's right, you're not.
That's okay. I don't understand why, and I just wanted to say that
White Boy really is in a catch-23 situation.
Peter, people, I don't understand why.
I do.
If we can recap these lives, you don't see any pictures of Summer Wells on them in regards to the Fred and Dee Dee stuff. You don't see that. I'm not going to clickbait. I'm not going to use it and put it towards that. And I don't have to convince anybody on the internet that I have not only been good, but supported these people. And the only reason of me doing these live streams is to show you pattern. Because I have been the one on the phone with Don listening to, I've moved in with Fred. He's got 2 houses. That was hurtful to say. I've watched my wife talk to Candace. My wife already knows that Dee Dee is dead, and then I've watched Candace lie to her. It's something that is very hard for me to describe. And it is a lot to take in because I'm thinking about other situations.
That's what he said.
And yes, Summer Wells involved. And I think that it can show people a lot of things. Just the situation with Dee Dee dying and Candace being there. So I have ordered something. I don't know when it'll be here, but you'll have a live when it does, and we'll have some receipts. But I don't understand how I just don't understand that whole situation, how that went.
A link is only as long as your longest strong chain.
I tried to apply myself in it. Like, what would happen it's kind of hard because it's kind of hard. But if I was to apply myself in it, I would have had broken up with Noelle, gotten into such a fight with her where I've left before. Hey, I've done that. But this time I had a friend of mine who we both know come get me, and Noelle would have to know both friends. Okay? Noelle, you can jump on in here whenever you want.
Really?
That's when you know she's not listening. And she'll talk all that shit. Did you say something? See, she's not even listening. Well, what's that, babe? What's the answer to the question? Noelle!
That's a good point.
Babe!
He wants to date Dawn, in my personal and professional opinion. They're the same. My professional and personal opinion. There's no difference.
Where you at, babe? Chuck, where's your mom at? Tell her to come here real fast. Oh. So, okay. So anyway, actually have a couple. I have some friends that
she comments.
Did you hear the part about the friends? I thought of somebody who could I will. She's outside with the dog. Yeah, I saw that part. But what friends?
But what dog? We don't have a dog. Why are you outside with the dog? Poor dog. If they really have a dog, that sucks for the dog.
What's up, Sayla?
She's outside with the dog. When did we get a dog?
This is true, Debbie. This is very true within stars. And how are you, lovely? I do not see you, Mama. What's up, Natasha? What's up, Carmen? What's up, Lurking? What's up, Jaded? All right, so I'll just say it. I'm just thinking of a lot, one couple that I could put in this situation. And there's friends of ours that their names are Josh. And what the hell is Josh's wife's name, babe? And why am I forgetting this? He subscribed to the channel. What's Josh's wife's name? And why do I not remember this?
Because you're high.
Man, I'm going to get roasted next time I see him. What's up, Jaded? What is it, babe? Josh's wife's name. Lol, she forgot it too.
No, not me. I have no idea who he's talking about.
John, go ask her.
Josh is a very common name.
What the hell?
It's like
it
Muhammad.
Starts with what's Josh's wife's name in St. Lucie? Josh's wife. Quickly.
What is he doing?
Stephanie. Jesus Christ. Okay. I got it. I don't know why I couldn't how I forgot
Stephanie.
That. Anyway, and they're like good friends. Well, I known Josh for like plus 30 years. He's been at my wedding and all that. Please, dude, I hope you don't see this. He jumps in chat sometimes too. This is not gonna be good. Anyway, I get into a fight with
it took him
Noelle.
5 minutes to remember the name Stephanie. I don't have a wifey.
And I blaze. And I go to Josh and Stephanie's house. Now, at this point, the roles kind of reverse because it'd have to be Josh
I did a long time ago.
that dies. So I'm there with Josh. He dies. I wouldn't let Josh die, though, man. Hell no. There's no way.
The fuck is he?
And it's a bad example because the hospital's like 2 miles away.
What is he talking about?
All right, whatever. Somehow, some way, Josh dies. Okay. Now I'm there with Steph. Steph is a good looking woman. She got big boobs, pretty face. Okay. I'm grieving. We're both grieving. Okay. And I'm not going home. Steph doesn't have a big family, but
the hell is he talking about?
everything just got weird because what do I do? And why don't I go home? It's weird. And if I start staying there a long time, now this is just an example, people. But if I start staying there like a long time,
Yeah.
well,
So what?
let me stop the story right now and say something. Because Steph now needs money, this is why can't go back to Gatlinville. We start doing yard sales and selling stuff.
We're all lost, to be honest.
So these yard sales are going on. Somebody buys this from me. Somebody buys that from me. Somebody buys this from me. And I put an old 20 in my pocket. Maybe an old 50. I don't know. Gotta have that liquor. Gotta have that liquor. And I go home and I start going on all these YouTube chats. How do I know this? Well, Fred was not buying cannabis liquor. Where'd the money come from?
I don't know. Maybe.
Could she have gotten off the internet? She used to hit Noel up. I don't have cigarettes, $20 here. Sure. But
who gives a
she stayed
shit?
drunk. This is a fact. But I do that with Stephanie, and a week goes by, and this goes by, and Noel is calling Stephanie.
Why wouldn't you just like get a couple, talk about a couple that you know who they are? Like talk about you can't remember your friend that you've known for 30 years and his wife's name. I mean, he is grieving on a molecular level that his boyfriend Dawn, because he went on to trash Candace, and I don't give one shit if he trashes her. But think about it. Just think about it, because once they get back together, like I said they were going to,
Stephanie doesn't want the stuff all over the internet, is what she specifically tells Noel. But then later on, I put it on a panel. I say it on a panel. But up until that point, people are blowing up my phone because they're mutual friends, YouTube people, whatever, friends, because they're mutual friends, and they know Noel's hurt. They know that they want me to be back with her, whatever the case is. And I'm telling a lot of lies to a lot of these people, blatantly telling them that just crazy shit. And then a lot of people, not just White Boy, but a lot of people, when the news gets dropped on the live, that I say, oh yeah, Josh died. It's if I put myself in an example, and it's kind of weird, I can't really do it all. There's everything looks goofy on my end.
No.
What looks goofy is, I'm gonna say this.
I don't think so.
And then I'm going directly to the chat, and I want to hear your thoughts.
I'm gonna go direct.
Like,
okay, let's go to the chat. Come on down.
Who may or may not
dun 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 dun.
Be going through physical abuse, dealing with their own alcoholism. No matter how you look at this, cared deeply for Dee Dee. And on the other hand, you have a mourning husband. Wife is gone. There's a dynamic right now that can be very dangerous, can be very easy. And let me pick your minds. So let's see what you have to say about it. Okay, thank you. Yep. Yes, Zep, that's absolutely correct, because you had people like Ziggy and these others that were saying that Candace was living with Rap, which that never happened, man.
What was that?
Rap dropped on the live that I say, oh yeah, you know, Josh died. It's if I put myself in an example, and it's kind of weird, I can't really do it all. There's everything looks goofy on my end. What looks goofy is, you know, I'm gonna say this, and I'm going directly to the chat, and I want to hear your thoughts.
Oh God, that's so funny.
You have somebody who may or may not be going through physical abuse, dealing with their own alcoholism. No matter how you look at this, cared deeply for Dee Dee. And on the other hand, you have a mourning husband. Wife is gone. There's a dynamic right now that can be very dangerous, can be very easy. Let me pick your mind.
Yeah, I can draw it on a whiteboard.
So let's see what you have to say about it.
Easily. Here's what I do. The whiteboard is blank. That's how I got it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah,
that's how I'm going to
yes,
return
that's absolutely correct, because you had people like Ziggy and these others that were saying that Candace was living with Rap, which that never happened, man. Rap, and here's another thing I don't understand about. I'll come back to your comment, Zep. What I don't get is
take your time.
How Don's not allowed to talk to me, but yet
we go.
Rap can call and threaten Don. This guy says, "We're coming for you." Okay, he then specifically said, "I'm gonna take your house. We're gonna do it when you're at work." What? Now this is prior.
Besides, like, I know why I watch him. I don't know why people watch him for actual information. One connection, and it says a lot if Tim Mullins doesn't like you. Candace hates him. And now Dawn doesn't like him either. But Dawn never liked him. Get up in bed. Go. Hey. Stop. Get in bed. Go. He's always wanting to like get into stuff.
This is prior to Don going when Rap was in Tennessee.
There's nothing to understand.
After Don's hearing some of the malarkey going on.
Bed. Go.
He drives and gives the man a Bible.
He is.
From what I understand, Rap tore pages out of it.
Well, look, if they're in his chat
and then goes and does that shit.
If they're in his chat, they're going to no. Nobody can track anything. They can pretend to.
After I'm on stream with him. Now.
Really? 10 minutes ago?
Back to the Ziggy.
You understand this way better than I do, because I've been lost for the last 30 minutes.
Ziggy, that's probably Rap may have told that story or whatever about the Bible thing. Who knows? I don't know why Ziggy was so adamant about Candace living with Rap. Okay. But that never happened. And he did at some point stay in Tennessee, some homeless camp or whatever. If you look hard enough, you'll find these receipts of him homeless or whatever and all this other stuff. He's packed up his backpack or whatever, his tent, and he's kept it moving. But the point is, it's strange to me that she can like utilize all these people, but not Dawn. Now, mind you, they're supposed to be working on it, and she's still not at Ben Hill. It's all strange. It's all strange. And we will get to the bottom of this Dee Dee and Fred situation because there's way too many red flags, guys. But as of me telling you guys the truth of the matter within all this, I kept saying she's going to put a wedge in between me and Don. She's going to stop me talking to Don.
Well, of course, dude. They're trying to get back together. They're trying to work it out. Some say love, it is a river. And you can't stand in the way of love. You can't, white boy. True love knows no bounds. You understand? You get it? You are in this. This is the Notebook on steroids. This is Dear John. This is everything that you could think of. This is Dawson's Creek. This is friggin' The Real Housewives. This is The Little Mermaid. This is everything. And you think that you're going to wedge your enormous head with those handlebar ears, and you think you're going to wedge that in between Dawn and Candace? Bro, they've outlasted J-Lo and Ben twice.
Not only that, I told that to Don specifically.
Oh, he's so mad.
I feel sorry for Don. I know he's hurt.
He's not. He's fine. I'm sure he's fine. Look at his face.
If it wasn't for Don Wells, we would have a lot less info on Summer.
What the fuck are you talking about? Are you kidding me? All Don has done is sorry.
Don Wells, you could like him or you could hate him. When it comes to the media, when it comes to YouTubers wanting time and him to jump on panel, do an interview, it was all Don. It's always been Don. Sure, Candace came on Dr. Phil. Sure, Candace did a couple interviews in the beginning. But when you see the media, it's always Don. YouTubers, media, whatever. You don't have to love them. You don't have to like them. But you can't debate that point. It's very weird. I don't understand how. But it's okay. I knew this was coming. We said this out loud, and I knew this was coming. It's fine. He left me with, maybe we all put all this behind us. You know, when we're one big happy family again. The problem is, you're not being fair to yourself, bro, letting this lady dictate what you can do living with another man. And I don't need the chat to say it. I'm gonna say it. That's an ugly situation happening over there at Fred's house. You have somebody who's grieving. You have somebody who's hurt. Hey, man. I know the saying's corny. I know the saying's cheesy. Hurt people hurt people. cliche, whatever you want to say. It's strange to me that the narrative went from Fred has these two houses to, I'm sorry, I'm coming home once the death certificate is here and we can drive it back, to I've moved in. But it was always I've moved in and I'll think about coming back. There has to be this control aspect. I think people have gotten this thing wrong from the beginning.
Look, the only reason that Don has ever talked was to try to get people on his side and off his back. That's it. That's all. That's the only reason. And guess what? Every time he did it, it just came out worse and worse. And people went harder and harder because he was full of shit. I mean, he just was.
I just said two things.
I don't know why exactly. He's talking about a lady that has passed away. He's like speaking for her, like he's Hodge from Crabtree.
That are totally different. But what I say is, if it wasn't for Don Wells and the media and YouTubers, nobody would ever know half the things they did about Candace. But you'll have people say, "Oh, Don is controlling Candace. Don is, controlling her and watching." No, there's only one controlling person in this relationship. That I know. I think people have deep hurt and people want that baby girl found. Because I've seen the same thing said in the case with Sebastian Rogers and the stepfather, Chris Proudfoot and Katie Proudfoot. But if you want the truth of the matter, here goes. I'll put myself in again. When I first started YouTube, I didn't love when Noelle would come on panel or say something in the background because I don't know what's going to fly out of her mouth, right? And it wasn't that I don't really care about what she was going to say, but I more so like doxing and more so like dropping addresses and more so like that type of thing. And then once I like schooled her to the rules and all this, then I'm like, I don't care what she says, right? But so was I controlling Noelle? No. But, I was just making sure she got it before she would, get me canceled, right?
Look, dude.
That's not controlling.
If selling
now you listen.
If selling the date grape pill doesn't get you canceled, nothing will.
Yes, because because Noelle and her headstrong attitude, this time that I'm talking about, what was her thought process of me teaching her how to do this thing here? Oh, I'll just go on my channel and do it. I'll say whatever I want on my channel. Okay, Noelle. Okay. But just listen. Yeah, and she's good. She gets it now, and she says whatever she wants, and she's good. She doesn't slip. She's very good. But she was the first person who ever doxed us. Bad. Made up fake videos of us. Ended up telling us, we became cool. He's a mod of mine now. But long story short, they said the internet's not ready for Noelle. The internet's not ready for Noelle.
That's probably true.
And this is because we had to dox him back and do a lot of things back to him, as you could understand. But anyway, we're getting off topic. The point is,
we've been off topic.
Noelle will tell you in comments. The point is, it's not that I was trying to control her or say this or say that. I just wanted things to be safe. Once it's safe, it's fine. I don't know what the thought process of Don Wells and Candace Wells on camera is, nor do I do Chris Proudfoot or Katie. But I think that with the media aspect of things, I don't know if I would say.
No.
Well, I guess I'll say this: it's comical for people to say that Don controls Candace. No, I definitely don't believe that.
Remember when Candace made him spaghetti and put it in the dog bowl, allegedly, and he ate out of one of the nasty ass dog bowls? You remember that? Oh man, that was the best. He never was. There is no topic. That the only topic is that he misses Dawn and loves Dawn, and he's not allowed to talk to Dawn anymore because, well, he went on a smear campaign against Dawn Shouty.
And we can see it right now, people. We can see it for right now. But I just want to read the chat and just give you an update because I have taken to this situation. I'll put it like this. It's freaked me out enough that now I want receipts. And we're going to get there.
Sure.
But what has to happen first is Noelle get with her panel of ladies and drop that live. You should do it tomorrow, Mama. Objection bullshit. Just joined your channel. Thank you so much. And by the way, Shauna, I don't know if you thank you. Objection bullshit. Very much. I appreciate you guys.
It says objection BS. I know that BS stands for bullshit, but why wouldn't you just say objection BS? He really is dumb. Yeah, their lace is out. Their prison pocket is out.
Supporting. Sean, I gave you a shout out at the beginning of this. And I saw this. Well, if you joined it, Shauna, you should get a thing like this. Yes, that is very true. Because what I had to order was not cheap. So if you guys, unfortunately, I can't produce the receipts tonight, but hopefully the next live I'll have them.
When?
And it's just verification, and it's just.
When can you, brother?
I would like a little receipts on what we're going over. Again, this has nothing to do with summer. It's about behavior that can lead to a lot of things.
See, Taylor, we have, yeah.
I just think this is weird. I've heard all types of stuff. She does get spicy.
I don't know. I don't think so.
In my opinion, isn't that how she got the red car after dropping charges on FBI? I've never seen any actual receipts on this. I'm not saying that you can't have a conspiracy theory, but if what you're saying is Candace was working with the FBI to get charges dropped from Don or vice versa, I would not put any faith into that. There's no receipts on that. You'll see a lot of conspiracies about the both of them. And I've been very adamant about like debunking a lot of these theories because none of them make legally sense. There's a lot of receipts you can get.
None of them make legally sense. Now, the oxymoron about that is he's saying that something doesn't make sense, but the way that he said it doesn't make sense. I mean, that is inception, the third level of inception, basically.
Out of the DD situation. I've been very adamant about like debunking a lot of these theories because none of them make legally sense. There's a lot of receipts you can get out of the DD situation, and I'm working on it. And this shit's not expensive. It's expensive, people. So my grift for tonight, my only grift for tonight is become a member. And if you want to support the research, please.
How is it? I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's grifting if you're asking somebody to become a member, but if he does it, then yes.
Send Cash App at the bottom scroll. That's my only grift. Oh, I actually have that in the thing that screens at the bottom. Look, here is my only grift. Cash App, White Boy Radio. Become a member and support the channel. So I actually have that written out.
So I actually have that pre-written out.
Since everyone's grifting, right?
It doesn't make sense.
I ask people to become a member, man. If you wanna donate because I
It
can't
doesn't make legally sense.
tell you what. I can't.
What's the question? No, she doesn't. Josh, why does he want to be so close? Yeah, it's because if it's a high profile case, and
Grammy H donated $5 through Super Chat. Leaf helped Josh reach his goal. 8 minutes left.
thank you, Grammy. I appreciate that. It brings him viewers. But if he doesn't have Don to come on anymore, nobody gives a shit.
I can't tell you what's going on, but what I can tell you is that I'm going to follow up on it. I don't, and the thing with Candace, back to her, I don't understand why she thinks trying to ruin a friendship with Don I'm not gonna shut up. I think there's red flags, and I have to look at it. And I was talking to you during these red flags. I do not. Your behavior was weird. It was super weird. It was super weird, and you told a lot of lies. So I don't trust all that. I'm not gonna blindly be like everything's okay, and I'm not saying that you killed anybody, but
What?
there's red flags.
Yeah.
And I knew Dee Dee.
You got to see this. You have to see this.
Yes, this could be it. Is it that Don loves her so much he does what she says, or she's threatening him with? I don't think it's charges, but I don't think it's what charges should she threaten him with? I don't think it's that.
Watch this.
Said there's red flags. Everything's okay, and I'm not saying that you killed anybody, but there's red flags.
Watch.
And I knew Dee Dee.
Oh, by the way, you guys, I wanted to tell you this. Tomorrow on the show, on the
Harry
lab.
donated $5 through Super Chat. Thanks for keeping us up to date on summer. Don and WB Saga.
I appreciate it. Chris McDonough on tomorrow. So, and I think we're going to take some calls as well. And we'll talk all kinds of stuff. It'll be a good time. Look at him. Look at this. Look. This is not paused. I'm not paused.
Yes, this could be it. Is it that Don loves her so much he does what she? And I knew Dee Dee. Yes, this could be it. Is it that Don loves her so much he does what she says, or she's threatening him with? I don't think it's charges, but I don't think it's what charges should she threaten him with? I don't think it's that.
Yeah, I'll schedule it tonight too.
Don loves her
tomorrow
immensely,
at 7
and,
Eastern.
I know that this period of
7
time he was very
Pacific.
hurt. I know because I was on the phone with him a lot, and so were a lot of other people. He's hurt. I don't know what.
I changed the color and contrast and switch frames because that way it's very difficult to strike somebody like that.
To say if
are we gonna play GeoGuessr or something?
I just don't understand it. If I put hands on Noel, right?
Thank you. What do we got?
Jill Gideon donated $5 through Super Chat.
Okay. And
thank you, Jill.
And
for your goal.
She went to her friend's house. Okay. And before anything happened, was telling me it's over. I'm done. You know what a woman who's pissed off does?
What?
Stands on that. A woman who's pissed off don't play these text games with you. When they say it's over or done, oh shit. When a woman's fed up, then nothing you can do about it. Because that's the truth about it. Then nothing you can say it's over or done. Oh shit. When a woman's fed up, then nothing you can do about it.
Why is he snapping his fingers if he's not going to
Because that's
keep it
the
in?
truth. When a woman hits
Like,
that,
there's no timing whatsoever.
that mark, when a woman's fed up, then nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, and some of you people go, why are you covering this? It's just drama with Summer. Well, like I said, I take a special interest in what White Boy is up to, along with Dawn.
Because that's the truth. When a woman hits that mark, forget about it.
Forget about
I don't
it.
understand
Oh.
these games. If you take off, then why? If you take off, and if you've been planning this, there's receipts on that she's been planning it for 2 weeks. Okay, since before the fight. Okay, so tell me how. Not specifically you, Miss Misdemeanor, but anybody. Tell me how if she's planning something for 2 weeks
7
and then leaves
Pacific.
She's over there established.
10 Eastern.
Woman already dies.
Is he trying to tell this story again?
Why is there still communication? And the communication is like this. Well, once we get that Dangard,
Send me an email to
darn it,
laverightarmy@gmail.com.
I reckon the death certificate, when it comes, we're going to be swinging yonder. Or that was the only slight hint of I'm coming home. You know what else was I'm coming home? When he was live with me last.
Aww.
If White Boy don't take that video down, I'm not going to come home.
Yeah, dude.
Think about that. I was telling Don.
We did, bro.
You just need to break away. Like, for real, Don's a good-looking man.
Grammy H donated
we know
$5
YouTubers want-
through Super Chat.
That's my favorite
Another.
part. Thank you, Grammy H. Let me see.
Suck him and fuck him. Don's a good-looking man. You just need to break away. Like, for real, Don's a good-looking man. We know YouTubers want to suck him and fuck him all the time. Prayer Garden, regardless what she says, there's receipts on this. She wanted to move in. Cher tried to gobble the man up. Cher tried to gobble the man up. People, let me just.
No, they did not. Well, I don't know if they did or not, and I could care less, but that isn't like a really. Yes, he said it. He said Don's a good-looking man.
Ones in the back for the ones that don't know. I don't want you to think I'm saying a funny thing. Let's have a listen. Let's have a look-see.
Here's his little manifesto.
So here goes.
We've already seen this shit, dude. No one cares.
Cher, who took the picture? Her hands are on the bed. Let me show them to you. Who took the picture? Her cuck husband, Mark. So tell me how doing this was for more information out of Don. I'm telling you, Don is a good-looking man. He can get these hoes, right?
You can get
I can do a live any day of the week. Come on down. Who's dating Don? Contestant number 1. Where are you from? How old are you? And are you a kinky bitch or what? give a 30-second statement of what you want to do to Donald and how
He's
far
out of
you'll take
control. He has lost his.
And it's really Ernie Shell. Hello, my name's Ernie Shell, and I brought my fluorescent pink dildo. I want to shove it all the way up his asshole.
Wow.
As he says that I dress up like a female. Yes, I do. Well, we're about to get there and unpack all that.
You do dress up like a female. He doesn't dress up like a female?
Hello, Miss Paula. I can't look at that disgusting picture of. It looks like, if I'm being honest, completely honest,
he's so mad. A
picture of when I was 12, and somebody snagged the picture of me in my boy shorts, but I just didn't have tattoos yet. Thank you, Miss Paula. How are you?
And yes, Wolf Rider. Exactly.
Objection, bullshit. Remember, Don has 7
Thank you for everybody
alibis
that
and
donated
Candace
and showed up.
Has none. Well, if you want to be completely honest, Don was at work.
Oh, I know.
He had to come to that entire situation. So with people with the conspiracies against the Wells, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. Just I need it to make sense.
And we will play GeoGuessr. What time is it right now? We'll play it tomorrow after the show with McDonough. That'll be our after dark.
In my view, if anybody was to make those conspiracies, I'll tell you a conspiracy that I have that I guess doesn't look the best at one of them. But I'm going to tell you that it's nothing to do with Don because he's at work. I'll tell you guys at the end of this live. Remind me. I've never said this before, but I'll do it now.
All right. Great. Tell us now.
I try to make the conspiracy because I've been around them. I've been to their house. I know the house. I've been in the bedroom where Summer is. I know the whole property. I've flew drones looking for the little girl. I've hung posters up in Tennessee.
Jennifer Koski donated $4.99 through Super Chat for Grandma's pot pie.
She loves pot pies. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate it. Grandma loves pot pies.
I've done a lot. I've gone to a missing person event for her. I've done a lot to try. Okay.
Yeah,
but
right.
If you want a theory, I'm going to stick to my main theory and then I'll give you one other. But I'll do that at the end. For the money, white boy. What does that mean?
It means you did it for the money. That's what that means.
This is true. He is Fabio. Katie, why are you doing is? I need more love bombing. Can I get some more love bombing, please?
No.
Can I get some more love bombing? This is not love bombing material. Just joking. It's a control thing. Absolutely. Anybody can see it. So Kylie, I could see that. Yes, I could see that. But the thing is, Kylie's nail candy. But the thing is,
Kylie's nail candy.
You're saying like about her coming home or whatnot. In my view,
I think he does too. I think that he is attracted to Dawn. I think that he wants to wine him and dine him.
Does he care? It's hard. You know.
Here's your spaghetti. No, here's yours.
What I'm not even going to say.
You want to eat out of the dog bowl? Yeah.
Say it. Hey, Chunko. Yeah. Stay there. Hello. How old are you?
18.
Okay. You heard me and you heard us talking about
homemade pot pie.
Don and Candace, right? When I was walking through the room earlier and I said something and you muttered something. And I said, "What'd you say, son?" And you repeated it. And I said, "Don't you always remember that? Because you don't even know what the hell's going on and you're dead on." You remember what you said?
Not completely, but it was something along the lines of he's a coward.
No.
Oh, no, what I said completely.
So what you said is, I'll refresh your memory. What you said is,
I don't even know who he's talking to.
I was talking to Mom through the house loudly like we always do. And I said, she was explaining how she got the text from him saying that we're not allowed to talk to him. And I'm like, she's not even there. She's telling him she can't talk to certain people, and she's not even there. She's in another state. I'm like, I don't even know why he's even talking to her.
He
And
said,
then
I
you
love
said,
Dawn? I certainly don't.
You said, hasn't she done things?
The kid from the
Hasn't she
Goonies?
already done things past the point of, I guess, making up?
Say it louder.
Hasn't she already done things past the point of making up?
Say it louder. One more time.
Hasn't she already done things past the point of making up?
I would agree. Yes. That is a kid who's not in this chat. He probably trolls me, if anything. He doesn't watch my channel.
Because he's smart.
I know he trolls me, actually. I've caught him. Took his phone. No, I didn't take his phone. And I don't know if he trolls me, but he trolls me.
You know that my son, my youngest son, used to fall asleep to my podcast every single night for years. I would go in and check on him and he'd be asleep and his phone would be playing and it would be me. And it used to make me actually almost cry because I'm like, how sweet is that? They just loved it. He loved it. It was so sweet.
But anyway, he just said that. He's like half in the conversation.
I don't think Peyton did, though.
I stopped and I'm like, yes, she has. And don't you ever forget that, because all this is going to happen to you one day. And, you know, if you didn't hear him, he said, why would she talk to him? Hasn't she done things that are past forgiveness?
Well, how's that up to you, dumbass?
17-year-old kid.
How is that up to you?
He's right about
You don't get to decide what's past forgiveness.
that. Read my chat, Chunk. Read my chat. People have some comments for you. You can call him Chunk. Like this.
And I mean, it was every night for years.
Smart boy.
So he thinks that Chunk, whoever that is, has somehow found this I don't know what he would call it. What is he thinks it's some epiphany?
Comments there, bud.
Hasn't she done stuff that's unforgivable? I'm sure that they both have, but that's not our business.
He's right. Such a good kid. But bingo, Chunk. Read it. You reading it? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, she's pretty good. Grandma's good.
What they have on each other, what they don't have on each other. I honestly don't think there's nothing like that going on. I just think this is a control situation. I think people might be overlooking this. Do I know if they have anything? No, I don't know that. But what I do know is I know the sound of that hill. I've been up there. It's lonely. It literally is on a ley line. It's on a ley line, which is weird in itself.
The fuck's that?
If you don't, one in the chat, if we know what a ley line is, you might have to take this one, Sayla. One day, see, there's so many things. By Candace saying that Don can't talk to me, there's people who I have. She has no idea how. I'm not going to stop talking. I got freaked out when I was on that hill. I got freaked out one day and I called Sayla. Can show receipts on that. Because we called Sayla. Because she's very knowledgeable about ley lines.
You do it at a different time?
Talking about when we were on Ben Hill.
No, I was just wondering if there was another time.
Oh, no. So you guys know about them. Well, there's a couple no's. So anybody can do this. No, that's fine. A ley line is like a... So a ley line is, ladies, correct me if I'm wrong, when you go to church, best way I can explain this is this. When you go to Catholic church, You know that feeling you get when you walk into the church, almost like a ooh.
Any church.
A ley
What
line.
did she say?
Ooh.
Any church.
Said any
A ley
church.
line. When people build properties on ley line, and listen, all you have to do is go to Google Earth and zoom in Ben Hill Road. There's like 1 million churches around Ben Hill.
Believe it
Beach
or
Creek,
not,
1 million.
and I'm
Do the
about done with this, but believe it or not, there's another hour and 47 minutes left of this. We've been here 2 hours. It's just not, it's like, get over it, dude. Yeah, I took her to the orthopedist today, and her arm's healed, but she still needs more physical therapy. And she's lost some mobility in it, and they're trying to get it all the way back. But if things, this is something that's very, at some point, maybe possibly she could have a shoulder replacement. I don't know. Yes, there is another, we made it an hour and 3 minutes, and this is a 2 hour and 47 minute live, which is amazing. So anyways, he is, it's bad, man. I feel nothing but giddiness and joy, but I already knew this, dude. Don would tell me all the time that he didn't like the guy. So we called him weird. I'm like, yeah, so are you. No shit. But anyway, it's kind of funny. But anyway, my grandmother is 81, will be 82 here in a couple of months. And I will be 40 next month. 40. I came to you guys here when I was 35 years old. And now I will be 40. I appreciate all you guys being here. I appreciate everybody that donated to the goal, and Kelsey, thank you for the memberships. It's very kind. Thank you to the mods. Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the lab, and then Lab After Dark as well, where we will do GeoGuessr. Don't miss out, GeoGuessr. We're closing in. December is the tournament, and I'm going to dominate. So I got some practicing to do. I appreciate you guys.
Lab After Dark.
Here's the intro, outro. Intro, outro. Love it. It does, Wolf Rider. Best late night show on YouTube. Find one more entertaining. You won't. You might, I don't know. The hell do I know? I just say that. You think so, Rod? I appreciate it.
Lab After Dark.
I mean, it really is the best late night show out there. That's true.
Get out of here.
I forgot to set our fucking goal for our 50 goal or whatever, but it starts out at $1, okay? Just like it did last time. So if we did 50 of them for $1, that's $50. So, thank you, Josh.
Tracy, remind me to tell. I'll tell you the origin story of why White Boy doesn't like me. Because he felt disrespected by me once because I wouldn't go. I'll just tell you now. I wouldn't go on a panel that he was going to be on. I saw him in the background and stuff like that. I don't want to be okay with that. It was on Doug's. I was like, nah, that ain't happening, bro. And he was like, you think he's too good for me? Thinks he's better than us? Some crazy shit. This wasn't happening. Hey, make sure to check out the videos that I've been dropping, the reaction videos. Check them out. I mean, I think they're funny. I don't know. Maybe it's a shit. Thank you to all the mods. Martha. Kelsey. Muscles took care of business with that wrench. She went hard in the pan.
Lab After Dark.
Another review video. I'll probably do a couple more this week. Yeah, that was a wild one.
I was actually just sitting down to feed, but whatever, you know.
What's the point in causing any ruckus?
Lab After Dark starts now.
Josh says he's been waiting 6 months for pictures of that couch done.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Is he on in your chat right now?
He's in the. Josh says he's been waiting 6 months for pictures of that couch done.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Is he on in your chat right now?
He's in
For
the
real?
chat room, yes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think, unless it's like a.
He's such an asshole.
Holy crap.
Dude looks like a lady. Da 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 da. Dude looks like a lady. Da 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 da. Dude looks like a lady. You know.